Hey guys, welcome back to No Sticks, No Bricks and another 360-degree RV park tour. Today we are at Thousand Trails Russian River, just outside of Cloverdale, California. I'm going to take you through the park and show you around, so here we go. All right guys, right in front of me here is Geyser Road, and this is the road that is going to lead you right to the RV park when you get off the 101. Take a right at Geysers Road, and then the RV park is on the right-hand side, just about a mile down the road. As you can see already, I don't know if you can tell from the video, but this RV park is very hilly, lots of twists and turns. It's not very big rig friendly, however, it is doable for big rigs. We have a 44-foot fifth wheel, and we did get in here and find a spot. Obviously, to my left here is the ranger station. There is a gate code. So you check in either at the ranger station. The ranger station is not manned at all, so basically there's a phone that you can call the park ranger on, and they will give you the gate code unless it's changed from your email. And to my right here is the lodge slash store. The store is sometimes open depending on staffing, and we haven't seen it open yet, but it's a very small store and we haven't got a chance to get inside and check it out yet. But also up on the porch at the door at the very end, in front of that is a box full of the welcome packets. So if you come in and it's after hours or whatever, then your welcome packet will be in that box in alphabetical order, so you can grab it. Alright, so you see there's some overflow parking here to my right. Go down the hill. These lovely speed bumps. There's a trail to my right there, a little foot trail. Goes around the park. We are going to start off with Section A. And Section A is on the left and right. It's kind of, the road splits it. These sections are all 30 amp water sites only. No sewer, no 50 amp sites in this RV park at all. And there are 126 sites, I believe, total. So here's Section A, and this section is probably not going to work for big rigs. It's pretty tight. As you can see, some of the spots, they just slope really high. This would be a very good section for little rigs. As you can tell, you don't see any big rigs in this section. It's mostly smaller RVs. Especially, you can see how narrow this road is right here, and the curve. Alright, so that's the end of Section A on that side of the road, and then we'll just kind of go back this way so we can show you the other side of Section A, as well as a shower house to my left, some dumpsters, and laundry. So every shower house has its own laundry and washer and dryer, and you can use the app to pay, so that's kind of cool. So this is the other part of Section A. And there's a nice playground to my left here. It looks pretty new, actually. Basketball court to my left. So as you can see, there are sites up here. There are a couple big rigs up here, but they are pretty tight, pretty curvy, pretty hilly. A little bit better than the other part of Section A. This kind of rolls right into Section B. There's another laundry slash shower house restroom area on my left. And more dumpsters. It's not a very large RV park. It's definitely one of the Thousand Trails older parks, but it is nice. Shaded. The river is very nice. We'll go down and see that here in a minute. now we're kind of rolling back into section A, and there's some larger sites here off to my right. Alright, and now we're back out onto the main road here. We're going to take a right and head down to section C, as in Charlie, and that's where we're at. You'll see the propane tank up here on my left. They do have propane here. Let's go get the hours. Guess the hours aren't on there. I think they actually, you're supposed to contact the ranger if you would like to get propane. I don't think they have set hours. All right, so here's section C, sites 51 through 93. This site is probably, or this section is probably your best bet for big rigs. You have some pull-through sites here on my left, but as you can see, they kind of curve around. So good for Class A's, not so much for big fifth wheels. They do have some cabins here as well, like most Thousand Trail parks do. Different options. Another dumpster to my left. There's a shower house to my right back there. Quite a few cabins in this section, and the cabins look fairly new, or at least renovated. This is a pretty tight corner here, especially for big rigs, but we made it with our 44-foot fifth wheel, so you can too. A lot of these sites here are really tiny though. As you can see, like the sites to my right here, be good for like little R-pods or little pop-up campers or something like that. We do have Starlink internet, and it does work pretty good here, depending on where you're at, obviously, with obstructions. There's our rig right there to the right. There's Large Marge, and we do have a little bit of obstructions with the Starlink, but it's not too bad. It works most of the time. AT&T, not so good. Got like 1 bar LTE. T-Mobile is okay. I do not know about Verizon because we canceled our Verizon hotspot after we got Starlink, but we haven't canceled our T-Mobile one quite yet. So if you take a right out of section C, this goes to our last section, which is section D as in Delta. And you can see there's a pretty good hill to get up into section D. Got some decent backup sites off to the left here and off to the right. They do have a dump station here, which I forgot to show you, but it was right up by the playground. And then off to my right here, they also do honey wagon service. However, you do have to pay for it. It's not free. Again, this is section Delta, and that's site 105, just right to my right, that empty site, just for reference. Site 107 to my right for reference. Big rigs would be okay up here too, I think. I can see that alliance there to my right. Got another shower house slash laundry off to my left. Each section has one of those. It's kind of a interesting and neat way of doing it. Instead of having like a laundry house centrally located, each section has their own little laundry within their shower house. And you can see the washer and dryer off to my left there. Again, a lot of tight turns, really skinny roads. Be real careful when you're in here because there's a lot of trees as well, so you just got to take your time. You'll be okay if you got a big rig. No problem at all with the littler RVs. And that is the end of section D. Now I want to go show you guys the river, because I'd say the river here has been probably one of the best as far as swimming in and recreational purposes. It's It's not very big river, but it's clear water. It's got some swimming holes that are real nice. In fact, our video that'll be out this week, which is our season 2 episode 1 video, will have some footage of swimming down in the swimming hole, so check that out. Alright, we're going to take this little foot trail right here to go down to the river, and you can access it this way, or you can access it via the road, which we'll take out and I'll show you that. It's a nice little trail here, well maintained. And as you can see, there's the road that leads down to the river as well. And just be aware, this is the end of the pavement. This is where the gravel starts, but all the sites in the RV park are paved, which is nice, and the roads are paved, so really cuts down on dust. So this is the beach area, and if you look on the map, it just shows this whole area as the beach area, but the river is a little bit further back off to my right. And we will go up here and I'll show you what the river looks like. We're gonna have to kind of see the river from here. Let's take you down further though. Let's flip around. Go this way. Oh, it's a little bumpy. A little soft sand here, soft rocks, but see what I do for you guys. And there is the Russian River. And you can see some people swimming in there right now. It's really nice. Right below that cliff is a swimming hole that's about probably 8 foot deep or so. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's about the first week of June right now, and the water is just perfect. It's like 90 degrees outside right now, so the water is super refreshing. It really feels nice. And if you walk down to the left a little bit, you can see that other cliff down there. There's another nice, beautiful hole down there as well. So that's one part of the beach area. Basically, this whole stretch of area is considered the beach area for the RV park. Hopefully I can get out of here without wiping out. Hard stuff again. They do have some trash cans down here off to my left. During the week, this place is pretty quiet, but on the weekends, you get quite a few people coming down here swimming. But it's restricted to the RV park, so that's nice. Alright, so now we'll take the road out and kind of show you how you access this area via the road. And it's basically the same road, the first road that gets you to Section A when you're coming off the main road. Instead of pulling into Section A, you just keep going straight and that will take you down to the beach area. See that camping sign off to my left? They light that up at night. It's pretty cool. See it from the 101. And now we're back up near section A, which is on my left side here. Since we're up this way, I will show you where the dump station is. Gonna take a shortcut here through section A. And I forgot to mention as well, they do have a food truck here. Off to my left up here, but I don't know when they actually utilize it because we haven't seen it utilized yet. We've been here about a week. So there's the dump station directly in front of me, right here. And since there is no sewer sites here, it stays pretty active, as you can guess. So if you do not have a Blue Boy or a Rhino, then you're planning on coming here for a week or so, then you might want to get one. All right, guys, that is it for this week's video, or this 360-degree tour. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, consider subscribing, share with your friends, hit the little bell so you know when we release videos, you'll get notified. Until next week, guys, or until next time, safe travels.